Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. When I looked in the mirror just now, I looked a lot more like a jackal or something. Some kind of weird look. And the ears are drooping. I'm wearing a mask every day, these glasses. And there's a lot of technology being used on me. So because of that, everybody sinks lower. Always remember that they expect you to believe them about what is going on over me, and that is outrageous. Look at how they themselves depict hell. Look at how their families historically resemble Satanists to a T. Look at that. Nathan Bedford Forrest was of English descent. You see here with the Banks the Devil video, looks like an introduction to Greek theater. 1 million views 10 years ago. Look at that. Weird, spooky, like Michael Myers faces. Okay. Look at the Matrix, this Matrix scene. This depiction of a Satanist. Look at these occult and devilish pictures. Okay. Let's go over here. In the midst of all this madness, all this confusion, right? They're very unfocused. I bring that up all the time. These people are unfocused. Here we have this arrogant woman humiliates migrant waitress, then learns a hurtful lesson. Look at her face. Look at her eyes. It's kind of trance-like state like it. Serapis, the rape deity. His name is Rapist Scrambled. A dying and rising god, so to speak. Obviously he's a Satanist, a devil. And here is the depiction of rapists with trance-like eyes. I've gone over this before. Now why did I put this in this bigger picture of things? Because it goes back to these people putting people in trances so they could take advantage of them sexually. As a result, in the midst of all the rape and rape by deception of adults, 1 in 4 little girls is molested sexually before the age of 18 in America. Of course, here's a UN article where I get the number of 9 million people starve to death a year, 25,000 a day, 10,000 of them children. And look at the difference between this female's culture and this female, right? Gold digger. She's a little bit more focused looking than a lot of these people here. Okay, but she's a gold digger. NY Post. Here's a driver passed out on I-805. Now notice, when we look at the Sacklers, obviously Satanists, right? How they made billions while killing 500,000 people with their drugs. Okay, I believe it was Oxycontin. It's been a while. Notice how they resemble their depictions of angels here. So why would their devils and their trans-faced rape-cult deities resemble their depiction of angels? And then they call it transcendent. To them, they're in a trance, and they're sending for entertainment. E-N-T. Trans, C, and E-N-T is another way to interpret the wordplay of the word transcendent for the rape-cult people. Obviously, a transcend is transcend. Waking up, waking up. And so it's very obvious, right? We look at the similarities between their occult-like look, these people, okay, and these people right here, these satanic witchcraft people. So when you see really, part of why I go over this stuff again and again is because this stuff proves that the divine order is mine, okay? I'm the last valid leader of the divine order. I've overkilled it again and again and again. This argument, this topic is important. And it's also the more repetition of casting their spirits to the ground as they're trying to get me to conform and me trample on them and their spirits and their generational spirits and their cultures and etc. and separating myself from their cultures, which is what all of you people should be doing. You should be seeking the refuge in the Lord, and I am the gate. Doesn't matter what kind of state I am in, I am still the gate. And of course, martial arts has overkilled this. The highest cause of divine intention, insight and sense, prioritization, sound judgment and mental clarity, commitment to wise action, course and Godspeed, alpha point of logical moral path with a light contact, right? In terms of the point that's being scored, point sparring, what have you. Characteristics of worth in a female in order. You can tell by my argument, it sets me apart from other people. And I insist on it and I live by it. Just like we see it in Isaiah 55:16, but the Lord Almighty will be exalted by his justice, and the holy God will be proved holy by his righteous acts. So if any female has any sense, it doesn't matter what I look like. Okay, now keep in mind, they might try to pretend to be me. Okay, it really takes getting to know me and rallying while there's still time. Okay, and I fully anticipate being dead in the next couple years or so. Okay, my flesh dead and me gone. Okay, and everyone's sealed in hell. So time is short. The orders have always been the same: rally to me and obey God through me. Only a fool wouldn't do so. Thank you.